Okay guys, so this next part of the video, I'm going to be showing you how to design your blog. All right, I'm going to be showing you how to set up your blog aspect of the blog aspect, the blog aspect of your website. All right, so let's proceed. Okay, first of all, apologies for the previous part of this video. I think there was some kind of hitches with sound and stuff, but I hope we've cleared it the second time. All right, so we're going to make it really quick and I'll show you how to set up your blog components. All right. Remember, we've already set up this part, so I'm sorry, my laptop is hanging. Okay, now good. Remember the most important aspect we have here and what we have on the left and what we have on the right, which can help us delete stuff or realign stuff and all of that. And then what you have on the top. So here you have your menu and you can customize stuff around there. So let's come to pages and the menu, which is at the top left here. This bit up here helps you make changes to the general components of the web, the general website as a whole. So if you are a developer, you may need to use parts like this. If you want to see your website in mobile version, you can see it here, but I always advise you design it. It's quiet now. Okay, so home, which is this one. If you click on about, the about page should show up. And you can actually edit what is on it as we did earlier. Join CSA, you can edit it. Don't forget you can also move tabs around. So take one and drag it and join CSA will come up before about. Do you see they switched? But typically that's not how it should be. I mean, about should be right before the rest, all right? So I'm moving it back. But it just shows you what you can do with it. Okay, what's most important to us is the blog. So we're going to click on the blog now and just head on to doing it. So our blog should be up any moment. Okay, so the blog is up. Once that's up, we can always go and edit it. So this is what it looks like if somebody visits your blog. All right, here there's some categories here we can change later. I'm not sure if I click on it, I can change it right now, but let's see. Okay, so settings. Okay, we can't really set, but let's say manage posts. Okay, it takes us to another page where we can manage it. Oh, beautiful. So this brought us to the dashboard, and I think that works perfect to manage your posts. And then whatever I manage here will be reflected back there. So this is where you can actually create new posts, and we can already just delete what we don't want. So there's so many blog posts here. If I were to delete all of them, but since this is a template, please feel free to delete what you don't want and then start your blog afresh. So once you click on create new post, you can start creating. So if you want only your first name to appear or your full name, fine, feel free to do that. All right. If you also want to replace the image that shows up here, feel free to do that too. All right. If you want to change the categories, all right, so feel free to do that as well. So there are how many categories here? If you want to change them, click on edit and you should be able to edit each category. You understand? So that way you can categorize your posts according to different labels. Just call it different things. Maybe events, news. I mean, that's what we already have anyway, so you can stick with it or you edit. So let's go back to our post. And this is something I just created to show you what a sample post could look like. So I'll edit it. And this is what I just typed, welcome to my blog here. I hope you enjoy it here. You can check out the settings and publish dates, choose the date and all of that. Who is the author? Fine. You can upload a cover image. You know, let's see, let's all upload something. Clicked on that. Upload media. So you click on upload media, or you can choose, just because of time, let's choose any image that we already uploaded earlier, and we'll click on add. So this image shows up, and yeah, what category is this blog going to be? Let's keep it as news, for example. SEO will show you what your site will look like. So the last part of your link, of your website link, is probably going to be welcome. You might change it to welcome to my blog. I hope you know you can't use spaces in the link. And this is it here. So welcome. It's too long. All right, website post, welcome to my blog. So let's just say welcome. So when you want to give somebody the link to your blog, this is what you give the person, this complete link. All right, welcome to my blog is what is the title that will show up on the search engine, which is this one in blue. All right, and this is a post description, which should be longer than this, and to show up here. So if I typed more, it would have been longer than this. All right, okay, so keep editing. All right, so when we are done with all the changes we wanted to put here, let's scroll down. Anything else? Okay, click on save and publish. And once you click on save and published, you see the image will show up. And all this will show up. So we have our blog. This is where you can come and, you know, just edit stuff. You know, let's see what's in our blog settings. Now it gets complicated. Accelerated mobile pages. Just ignore what you don't understand for now, because they are quite complex. Some things you might just leave it to a developer to sort out, you know. When it comes to higher advanced language, don't confuse yourself. All right. AMP increases your speed of mobile, making your blog pages more light. Oh, fine. Then let's do that. Just make sure you read everything before you select. All right. So let's click on save. Okay, I saw something there that was interesting. This was it. Blog settings. It said, yeah, send email notification to subscribers. Okay, so anytime if somebody subscribes, so the list of people who subscribed, they can always receive your mail. Fine, let's do that. Good. Once we're done, don't forget you can delete all the posts here so that you start your blog afresh and start creating new posts. So once you click on create new post, you can start creating. So I click on create, start typing, add images. When you type enter, you can add images. So add a gallery, add an image, and you select an image. So it's left for you to enjoy what goes on in here, all right, and just make the most out of your blog. Okay, so when you're done, you publish. So it's going to review and show up my recent blog post, which is this. Okay, so that's what's going to happen with all. It's going to show the first picture that you have. So if you want the cover picture, so even if you have other pictures in your blog post, no problem. But that's what's going to show you is going to be that cover picture that we uploaded as cover picture. So now another thing you probably want to do is click on this and manage the settings of what your blog can look like, what this blog page can look like. All right, so I clicked on settings. Now you can click on display. And what are the things you want to be displayed on your blog? Select all the things you want. Blog menu, you want category labels, which are this, fine. You want a search box, which is this, fine. Do you understand? Do you want a login sign on? No. So next thing, layout. Now the layout we have is this. Let's see another one. Do you see? Our blog layout just changed. Beautiful, right? So we want another type. Select to change again. You see, so if you visit my site, idenodred.com, it looks similar to this. All right. Well, I didn't design with Wix, no. we'll have a more advanced video on how to design with WordPress. With WordPress, sorry. 2 weeks is for basic people want to design free websites. So you can start here, and then if you want to go higher, fine. All right. Another one, different blog posts, different designs, layouts. Another one. So it's all up to you to create your own layout, how you want it. You want a full post to show up? Fine. And then people will just scroll and just see the topic, but we don't want that. Let's say this one column. So it's all left to you to decide how you want it to be. All right, how you want it to be. How about design? Blog menu, font color. So this orange is the color of, let's move this so that we can see clearly. This orange is the color of, you see when it's clicked, of course, and then when you hover it is white. I mean, feel free to explore. And then support is if you need help with anything. The Wix team is always ready to help. Okay, let's go back. Once you're done designing your blog, it's just what it is. I mean, if I click on preview, you can see what our blog looks like. Okay, so this is what our blog looks like. This is the one we choose. All right. So if anyone visits your blog, you'll see the different posts that you have, depending on the layout that you choose. Don't forget, this will apply the same way if you choose another template. You can feel free to design and undo, just have fun around what you create. So let's go back. Let's go back. Once you are done, always remember that you can always come back here and create new posts. All right, so menu, blog, posts. Loading. Let's do that again, sorry. Menu, site menu, blog. There are different ways around it. Blog, go to this point. You can rename your blog if you want, but it's okay, please call it blog. Let's go to settings. There are different things you can do. All right. Layout, permissions, blah, blah. So back. Sorry, hold on. How did we check? How did we find this blog? Sometimes it gets so really complex in here, doesn't it? Plus sign, let's see that. No, that can't be the place. We went here. Oh, no. Found it, my blog. All right, so once you click on my blog, you can click on manage posts. You see, it looks like a pen sign, a pen symbol. So that's easy. Yeah, let's not forget that. Sorry for the hitch over there. Okay, so when that opens up immediately to your dashboard and you can create a new post. Do you see? So that's the process you follow to get here. If I would like to just implore you, don't get overwhelmed with Wix. It can look a lot in the beginning, but when you get a hang of it, it's just going to be easy to follow. So don't expect to rush it and get it all in the first day of trying it. Just try with one menu after the other and perfect it and move to the next, and don't do all at once. Just take your time and build your site. Make it as simple as you can be. Okay. All right. So close that. Remember, we went to my blog, the pen sign here, and it led us there. All right, it led us there. So the next thing you want to do is, sorry, I'm not going to go to email marketing because we already treated it outside of here. So if you want to do email marketing on Wix, it's another ball game. So you have to sort that out. But first, you probably need to upgrade your site. But I would advise you use an email marketing tool so that you don't make things too complex over here. All right. So let's go to site. Once we're done, we should be able to publish, right? Yeah. So once you're done with everything you're doing, just make sure you save, even if you're not ready to publish. If you want to publish your site and you know it is ready, feel free to publish it. So I'll click on publish. Congratulations, my site is up. All right, and this is what the handle looks like. You can choose to view site, but if you don't like this handle, because don't forget, I don't know if I already mentioned it, but this first bit is not, you can't change it, you know. The only thing you can change is this last bit. But right now we don't want it to be called my site, so we're going to go change it. Click on done. Just go to settings. Okay, no, go to site, and then we can click on view public site. So this will open your site, of course. I think where we need to go to is settings. Let's see. I'm looking for something in particular. Good, my dashboard. Let's go to my dashboard. All right. So at my dashboard, we'll be able to change the name of our site. All right. So here, this is our site, right? So let's click on site actions, and we can rename our site. So we don't want it to be called my site. We want to call it website. And we click on save. So it's going to be called this and website. All right. Please don't forget that because you're on a free site, it's going to, you're like a subdomain under them. So your site is still going to be called wixsite.com. All right. This first bit is the handle you use to log in. So that was the email, which was melvina@gmail.com. So it just used it automatically. If you want to make changes to this, make sure you use the right name at the beginning when you're signing up. Maybe if you're creating a website for something particular, maybe your book or whatsoever it is you've created, maybe you can create a new email for it so that every name here represents it. Now, when you go buy a domain for yourself, you don't have to worry because the domain will ask you what you want to create. So it will now be www. For example, amber.com. So you can choose whatever you want at that point. But right now, if you're on a free site, this is what you have to deal with, and the only thing you can change is this last word. All right. So once all that is done, our site is up. Okay, our site is up. If you want to see different sites you've created, in this case, I've created two now. I clicked there, my site, and there you can see both sites. And if you want to upgrade and buy a domain, a domain name that will allow you www.amber.com. Fine, upgrade and get ready to pay. So this is and click on upgrade. It will lead you here where you can get different plans. If you want payments on your site, that means you need an e-commerce site and the money is more expensive for the plans. All right. But if you need a basic website, fine. It's far cheaper as you can see. I can choose maybe the most popular plan. And once you pay for a complete year, you'll be given a free domain. Wix pay for your domain, so it's fine. All right. So I hope it's clear. I hope on your own you can go figure this out. Like I said, don't rush and try to figure out everything at once. Even I am still getting a hang of Wix because it's very comprehensive. It's really, really comprehensive. But once you can play around and do stuff around, you get a perfect website going for you. So many people use Wix, but you wouldn't know because they've upgraded. All right. But for you, take your time, like I would say again and again, take your time. Choose one template, design, get the hang of it. Just do things, and then when you're ready to create your own, you now start. Because by then you already know what to do. All right. So that will be the end of this video. Um, you've been able to see how to create a website and a blog component in your website, so that when people want to visit your blog, that easy. So even if I was to visit this website, let's do that. This is the website, right? And where's our menu to show up? So the website is evinayan.wixsite.com/website. And then if you want to give anybody a link to your blog, this is it. So it's going to be evinayan.wixsite.com/website/blog. So you copy it and give it to somebody to visit your website. So if you're putting it in your bio, wherever, is a link you put there if you want to visit your blog. If you put up a new blog post, anyone at all, maybe this blog post, click on it, and that's the name of the blog post. Remember when we're changing it to welcome or welcome to my site? So this is, you now copy the blog post alone and send it to whoever you want to send. Do you understand? If you notice, it's showing recent posts and all of that. So this, you can already get started with this, and whenever you want to upgrade, sign is always here telling you to giving you, who is that sign that tells you to upgrade, to pop up at different points and set it to upgrade. Okay. It's not here right now, but this will show up onto your upgrade. When you upgrade, you won't see this again. So this is them marketing on your site. Anybody that visits your site is already telling them to come and create their own site. So when you upgrade, this will disappear because now you have paid. You are no more staying on somebody's borrowed property. You have now paid rent, so you can do whatever you want to do with your house. All right, so I hope it's clear. Please, like I said, again and again and again, I'll keep emphasizing, do your bit, exchange, work on it, edit, just have fun while creating your website and blog. All right, see you in the next video. Thank you for spending time with me on this one, and I hope you can create your own fabulous website and start blogging ASAP. Have a great day. Bye.